And this is not the first time on this show we are mentioning Mombasa United. We've spoken about them. You remember when they unveiled a player, they produced a very properly nice done video to Kasema, this is the way to go. And of course, Juicy Pia, they had, ni dina, ilikuwa dina meni ilikuwa ni?
Gala.
Oh, gala. Yeah. Gala. Mi karibu niseme banquet. But of course, we are joined in the studio, as we told you earlier on, by Unique Arunga, the CEO of Mombasa United, and Yasin Ahmed, the sporting director of Mombasa United. So Mombasa United basically are in full house here. And karibuni sana SportyFM.
Asante sana Mr. Kwanya.
Mombasa kuko namna gani jameni? Na hii baridi yetu mnaifeel aje? Ya huku
imeanza.
Yeah.
Bado tunangojea baridi ya Ngong kesho.
Kule kwa milima.
Kule kwa milima.
I hope tutatoka tukiwa na the right excitement.
Yes.
Tutatoka na the right motivation na ile joto ambayo itatupatia after the match. I hope it will be a big win for us.
Yes.
It will be a big win for us.
Yes.
Tuweze kupata joto ndani ya mwili wetu.
We'll talk about the matches. But before then, Nick,
yes,
tuambie the story of Mombasa United so that someone listening to us now ajue the journey of Mombasa United, how it started, the progresses that the team has made up to this point.
Okay. Actually, Mombasa United, apparently, like you said, is one of the community clubs in Kenya. It has had a long journey because way back it was Modern Coast. Then it changed to Mombasa Elite. And now it is Mombasa United. So partially we worked with it under Mombasa Elite. Then 1 year ago, we also came across one of our good friend. He's also a politician. And he's the president of the club, Mr. Anza Fresh. And we shared with each other the vision for the Mombasa football, and he really liked it, and he is also passionate about football despite being a politician. He's been a coach. He's played football and understands football. And he's also studied football in university. So we shared the vision on the things that we wanted to do as a team. And he agreed with us, so we started last season as Mombasa United. And initially, the transition from Mombasa Elite to Mombasa United, it was not easy because last season we really struggled. In fact, we just finished with around 44 points last season, and we were nearly relegated. We were fighting relegation, but then again, when we finished the season, we sat down together as a team and analyzed some of the problems or rather challenges that we experienced, and we came up with a new strategy. And now the strategy is out here for everyone to see. Sure.
I'm very curious in terms of when you have a vision. You have to sit and bring together people who have the same vision as you. How hard or how easy was it for you kupata watu wenye mko on the same page in everything? We are going this direction, wewe utafanya hii, mimi nitafanya hii, and then this is the direction. How easy or how hard was it kupata the right people to go this journey with?
It was actually very difficult because it's always difficult to find somebody who dreams and has a vision similar to yours. And just like that, when we left Mombasa Elite, we actually partially worked with teams like Mombasa Stars, the one that was relegated last season. And of course, we had different visions. Some of our good friends whom we worked with there had a different vision, unlike us, who really wanted to see a community club get promoted to the Kenya Premier League. And through that we didn't agree and we had to ship out. And now we actually had to talk to Mombasa Elite, and they agreed to the vision. And they gave us the space to work, and that is now when we took over the team last season. and just like I've said, it was quite difficult for us last season, considering that we had taken a team that was actually battling relegation under Mombasa Elite, and we the moment we took over, we had to work with the very same players that we found there. So it was tough for us as a team, and like I've said, after we finished the season, we sat down and had to look at some of the challenges that we experienced and how well we could correct them, and that is the reason as to why it is working now for us. Yes.
Yasin Ahmed, you are the sporting director. For someone listening to us, kazi ya sporting director kwa club, mostly in the Kenyan context, ni gani?
And what I can say is we have 3 models of running a club. And number 1 model is the chairman being on top of everything. And that is the most used model in the world. And the second model is a manager and model. A manager who runs the club in terms of recruitment, in terms of the future of the club, in terms of setting the identity and the culture and everything. And the third model now is the sporting director, and who comes and acts between the two heads, the chairman, who bring that balance in terms of the right information and the economical and reasons and the supporting and angle of the head coach, or rather than the manager. And to come up with the right balance between the economical aspect of the game and the game itself. And I think that's the biggest role of a sporting director, to show a clear path and where the clubs needs to go, and to show the clear path in terms of putting the right structures, the right identity, and the right football DNA, or rather the playing style and everything, and getting the right recognition of a club and how it should be run. So the sporting director, his job is mainly to put that and that structure between the success of the club and the way they should go through that process. That's my job.
That's your job. Interesting. And I'm just very curious in terms of now, of course, as a CEO has said, when you took the club, you had to try and the players you have, try to work with the players you have, or maybe now recruit more players. I'm just very curious, as a club currently, strategy yenu ya players ni gani? What type of players do you look for? Mnatoa players wapi? Is it only from Mombasa, ama pia scouting mnafanya around the country? Yes.
And before niongele players, I think first of all we sat down as a group and to analyze everything, evaluate everything, what happened, the positives, the negatives, and everything. And I came up with a plan as the sporting director of the club. And I said that we must recruit, and we need to recruit a top manager, a top coach, and ambaye anaweza kasikika na each and every player. And back in my head, the last time tulikuwa na a community club ambaye ilileta the right excitement in Mombasa, it was a club known as Congo United.
Congo United,
Congo United back in 2011.
Akina Ramasalim.
Akina Ramasalim, Muguzi, and akina Rio, Ulinzi guy. So I was lucky enough that time nilikuwa nikichezea timu moja ya mtaa ilikuwa inaitwa Ziwani. And Mr. Selebwa used to train on the same pitch. Sisi tukitoka na wao walikuwa kiingia. And his tenure hiyo time iliweza kuleta msisimko mkubwa sana in Mombasa football. In Mombasa football. So I wanted to recreate that excitement, that emotional aspect, that dream for the Mombasa people, whereby waliweza kuyonja but hawakuweza kumaliza the journey and the Congo United team. Why? Because the founder or the sponsor of that club alikufa. And I think club ikashindwa kuweza kusustain kuweza kucheza Premier League. So I was lucky enough to be there that time. Nilikuwa kijana na nikasema I need to recreate that
vibe,
that vibe, that emotional and aspect, that dream people waliweza kuwa nayo that time. So I think so far so good. We are still dreaming. We know that and we'll be having so many and bumpies and in the roads, but we'll just keep going. Tutaanguka, tutasimama, but we'll be there.
Mtaanguka nayo lakini. You mentioned Coach Selebwa. Please tell us something about Coach Selebwa since aingie team to a point where Mombasa United is in the season so far played 12 games at home and not dropped a point. Tell us something about the coach.
The coach is a top guy. He's a top guy. And he's someone who understands the game. And his experience, capacity, ni coach ambaye tayari pia aliwork na community club like FC Leopards and Shabana. Akawapeleka Premier League. So kuwork na Mombasa United, it will be the third community club and ambaye ataweza kuweza kupeleka Premier League. So Selebwa as a coach, I think he's one of the best management and coach ambaye tuko naye Kenya in terms of his management, in terms of his understanding of the game, in terms of intuition and everything, the way he feels the game na kila kitu. He's one of the top guys. And what we did is the season tuliweza kuwa relegated, tulikuwa almost kujifind kwa relegation but zona. We had mainly the Mombasan players, the homegrown up talents.
Players from the coast, right?
From the coast region. So what we did is tuliweza kuwa na some scouts whereby in our recruitment model and methodologies iko hapo in our blueprint. So we had those scouts and which in our angle we call them the guardians of the club. And the guardians can be ex-players, they can be scouts, they can be football agents, they can be coaches. So what we did is tulimuita Coach Selebwa and tukasell the dream, tukampatia the vision and everything. And in fact likely kwa vile tayari once upon a time tayari nilikuwa namuona kwa karibu sana ile kitu aliweza kufanya Congo United. So tulika chini and we did a thorough recruitment, a very thorough recruitment. And as a board tuliweza kukaa chini tukakuwa na 3 fundamental basics of running a club. And we came up with going in one direction. Tuliweza kuwa na proper planning whereby tulikata kitu ambayo inaitwa improvisation. And so many coaches who wakitoka mali wanafanya kazi wakienda maybe into another club, they just come with their own players, players like their own luggage or whatever. So what we did is we've agreed that and we agreed with him that hatutoweza kukubali and the coach come to with any other player whereby still tulikuwa tunaweza kumtrust kwa wachezaji wale ambao wameweza kuwork naye, the magnitude of the job he knew. And tulikuwa tunajua na alikuwa anajua wachezaji walikuwa wanatarajia nini Mombasa United in terms of the vision. So what we did is tulikuwa na the skeleton of the team. Na tulisema kwamba we don't need any improvisation, this is the clear roadmap, this is how we should go about it. Lazima games at home, vile ulivyosema Kanyo, lazima games at home kuna point kutoka. And his tenure or his time pia ulikuwa the same. I think Gor walikuja stadium, likely pia tutaweza kuwa na the stadium in 1 year time I think. And Gor walikam, walifungwa na Congo United. And FC walikam, walifungwa na Congo United. Hapa toki point. So we come with that slogan ya hatukai sana. And so with the recruitment model, what we did is the previous season tulikuwa tulikuwa na blueprint ya 3 years.
Okay.
We didn't want to rush this thing. So in our recruitment methodology, and one of our approach was to have the now player. The now player is a player who can come in and compete directly. The second player is the future player. Is a player who will take time to adapt. Ataenda baby steps, atapata 10 minutes, atapata 15 minutes. Pole pole, endele kuadapt. Na the third player is a player who can compete now and he has so many years to come. Potential player ambaye anaweza kuchezea club. Huyo anaitwa now and the future player. So what we said is coach, kidogo tuweke mbali our the future players because we don't have time to restructure our philosophy. Tumeweza ku restructure our dream to KPL. Tukasema it's not a really quick fix thing, but we should have the now player. The now player, the players who can come and compete in NSL. A player who can go to Kirinyaga, to Embu, to Kisumu, Luanda. To Luanda, everywhere who can compete and very well. And who has that capacity and experience to express himself wakati wa challenges and everything. So we agreed with him. The first leg, naweza nikasema we didn't have that proper now player. Those elite ones. But the second leg, I think tuliweza kustretch vizuri with the likes of Peter Oudo and so many other players who joined us. So tukasema kwamba it won't be a real quick fix, but still in one way we want to anticipate our next journey in KPL. So lazima the second leg we must recruit and in an objective manner, whereby we should have a clear path on how we should play our first leg in
with KPL.
In KPL.
Top tier now.
Top tier. Tusiwe na a new team tena KPL. Then in that one season, pap.
Menda chini tena.
So that's why tukakuwa na good recruitment na tukakuwa na the players who can have that base whereby and they can kickstart the KPL. Ambao wako na the right experience, wamecheza KPL this season, first leg wamecheza KPL. So we had that mixture of young, talented, vibrant, quality players, potential players with these experienced players. So recruitment model yetu with our methodologies even ndo tuliweza kuweza ku come up with.
Just before I ask Nick, we come back to Nick. How do you convince a player playing in the top tier league to come and play in the lower league? What kind of convincing goes around?
Actually, it's all about the vision. You know, if you have a good vision and a clear roadmap, any player can come, not even KPL alone. Even if you go in these top leagues in Morocco, so long as you have a clear vision. At the same time, you know, everybody always wants his interest. The club may want its interest and as well the player. So if you agree with the player, he definitely will come. So this is actually what we have been doing. But then again, like you said, we wanted players who would take us to the Premier League, and they have to be vibrant and quality players. So this is what we did, because at the end of the day, we are not just doing it for now. We are looking in the next 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, and maybe a promotion to the Premier League. Where do we start from? Because majorly we've seen so many teams do mistakes whereby they don't plan early. So you find some other teams, maybe they wait until when they get promoted to the Premier League. That is now when they do an overhaul of the squad and to start to rebuild again. For us, we don't want to go that way. We have a clear plan and strategy in the sense that even if we get promoted, we shall virtually have to do a change of around 7 to 8 players.
Absolutely.
Yes, and of course now the biggest custodian of any football club is the fans.
Yes.
And I'm very curious, how has the reception been in Mombasa in terms of fans? And maybe what are some of the things, strategies gani mnatumia in recruiting new fans?
Actually, when we started the league, we had so many people doubting because because of the experiences that we had last season. And I remember going through some of the social media posts. People were writing there, ndio wameanza tu, tunajua tu itafika time yao watachoka. Unaona, but for us we never lost our focus because we know where we want to go and the direction that we've taken as a club. So it is until like 1 month, 2 months ago, people now started believing this thing is working. And you look at the magnitude of the number, or rather than the number of fans that have been coming to the stadium recently, and especially the Mofa match, you will find it was very enormous. And it is something that we don't just take for granted. So we've actually put in strategies to start registering new members in the club, the fans, because already there's a website that we're building. It's not actually a website, it's called a web app. I think we are the only team in
Mombasa United thing, really. Mombasa United.
It's just Mombasa United, not even Kenya Premier League club has a web app.
A web app. How is it different from the website? It's interactive. If you go to like these websites, KPL clubs, you'll find it's something that it has not been updated. You'll just find maybe something that they did upload 5 months ago, and it's still just there because they have the features, the common features like email, the contacts. But for us, it is something that is interactive. And if you go there, you'll find all our matches, the fixtures and everything. So it is something that we're building, and probably soon you will see our own app whereby people can download our own app to get more information there. Then maybe probably stream our matches from our app. Absolutely.
Yes.
Let me just pick your mind in regards to, because both of you have spoken about community, and what I'm hearing is that football is community based, right? Do you guys believe that we need to have more and more community clubs other than the corporate ones?
Yeah, sure, because I think it's something that is working. It is a shame that we have Div 1 clubs that are community clubs, and they can pull numbers in the stadiums, unlike a team that is playing in the Kenyan Premier League. Because I've had an opportunity to watch a couple of matches, KPL matches, and you go there and you find you're only the only person watching there, or a few other people. But you go to a club that is playing in Div 1, like we have been watching clubs like Al Azizia in Meru here. They have enormous fans, and like compared to KPL clubs. Why? Because they are community clubs. So I think this is the way to go, because at the end of the day, if we have from Coast Region, maybe Mombasa United playing in the Premier League, you have in Meru a community club, you have a community club in Western, like Kisumu. It is something that is going to build our football, because when there's rivalry, there is competition, and when there's competition, there is success. And it is not just success for the club alone, but for the players, because they will want to compete and make sure that they are somehow elite in nature. So this is what we think Kenyan football, in terms, the federation must really work on it. Yes.
And there's something that Yasin also alluded to in terms of sustainability.
Yes,
because it's important if you have a club, it's important to sustain it, because you might have a short period of time. If there's no vision, club inaenda and you've seen several clubs in the NSL, in the top tier league, wanaenda wakienda. And I'm just very curious for you as Mombasa United, what are you doing in terms of sustainability, in terms of finances? Do you have in terms of partners, corporate or out of corporate, that of course are supporting the club to make sure that there's that sustainability, there's that future?
First of all, I really need to appreciate our president, Anza Fresh. He's really done a good job. He's one person or one guy who has a vision, and he's really worked really hard for Mombasa United in terms of securing sponsorship for the club. And of course we don't have corporate supporting us. We have individuals supporting us, which includes him as the president of the club. Apart from that, we also have a patron by the name Shabal, who's really done a good job in terms of supporting the club.
Yeah.
And we also have proper strategies that we put in place to make sure that we also have more and more corporates coming. But these corporates do not come when you don't have the numbers.
The numbers, yes.
So this is what we are working on as a club. We need to we are galvanizing the support of the funds around the coast region and most probably around Kenya to make sure that we get the numbers. At the end of the day, in terms of valuation, when you have the numbers, the corporates will probably want to sponsor something good for the club. So this is something that is we are working on, and it is something that I cannot disclose now because it's something that is in the pipe and we are working on it.
Okay.
Yes.
But what's the nickname of the club? Because kila mtu akona nickname. What's the nickname? Watu wa Mwambao, watu wa Coast.
Tuanze hashtag
Mwambao. Nickname yetu ni gani?
Venye amesema, unajua sisi ukisema tu hatukai sana, if you are walking anywhere useme tu hatukai sana, watu wanajua ni
Mombasa United.
Watu wamechoka.
Absolutely. But Yasin, are you, as sporting director, are you fully involved in the transfers, ins and outs players?
100%. Just like ni kujitia kitanzi in a moment. Because when you do a shallow business or you recruit shallowly, inakuwa very tricky. Very tricky. So we must go down to the 4 elements of the game, and the tactically you must see the player tactically, and whatever he has in the mind in terms of game intelligence and everything, and you must look at him, the physical aspect. Input yake kwa game ni vipi? Ni mchezaji ana drain, ni mchezaji akona the right physique, ni mchezaji akona the right capacity ya kuweza maybe put some actions and which is needed in the game. And lazima uangalie the technical ability with the brand of football which we want to play as a Mombasa United Football Club. And you cannot get funds, you cannot get proper funds into the ground without entertainment. Football is all about entertainment. Football is arts. So we must have that good football. And the taste of Mombasa football kila mtu anajua. It's a good brand of football. Ni mpira ikai chini kwa grass, and with the psychological aspect, that's the most important thing, the mental aspect of the game. And so just like Audo, with the recruitment of Audo, kidogo nikitoa a brief history. And Audo, he was out of the game almost a month and a half, 2 months, almost a month and a half. And he wasn't in his full match and fitness or match sharpness. So wakati unafanya hiyo deal, or as a sporting director, wakati unafanya hiyo deal and convincing the coach and to have an eye and for him, you can just maybe see him akiwa still bado hayuko in his match fitness or match and match sharpness. But in our player profile scouting, tuko na kipengele inaitwa the estimation period. You see the player, you know that in a month period, in a month and a half period, and unamwekea the game itself, whereby by this game he should be hitting the ground. And in fact alitupatia proper performance ya 90 minutes game ya Mofa. Proper performance. In fact, he was one, I think, man of the match performance.
First match.
And that was his first full match.
Man of the match performance. So in that recruitment phase, you must be very, very smart. You must be very, very keen. The best thing which we did this season is understanding and studying the philosophy of the head coach. Mr. Selebwa is one person who is an personnel oriented coach. Is an characteristics oriented guy. In terms of the player, tuliweza kumpatia the players ambayo wana suit his model or his methodology. And in terms of our philosophy as a club too, or our identity which we and the brand of football which we want to play, iliweza kuingiana right away from his recruitment. Recruit Selebwa, then recruiting the players, and we made sure that each and every position we have some different tests of personnel. Maybe a winger, huyu ni wizard, huyu maybe is a good in 1v1, the other winger is good maybe tactically or technically, he can receive in tight spaces and move with the ball and everything. So we had that different test tukampatia a full team whereby aliweza kuwa satisfied kusema kwamba good job team, mumenipatia ile kitu ambayo nataka. So I think apart from the success na the board to sit to have a seat and look into one direction and have that proper plan, the teamwork, I think the best thing which we did or we offered him is that recruitment phase. It was a superb, it was a very superb job.
Absolutely.
Yes.
CEO Nick, let's talk about player welfare. Many times we've had in Kenyan football, players go months bila mshahara. How are you guys doing it at Mombasa United so that, because kuna mtu aliimba ya kwamba pesa ni sabuni ya roho, si ndio? So hakuna player atacheza kama najua roho yake haijatulia. Nyinyi mnaifanya namna gani different from the rest of the other clubs?
Actually, I think in the whole of NSL, Mombasa United is the best team in terms of motivating the players. Because hata ukiwa na ng'ombe na unataka maziwa, lazima uilishe vizuri. So in terms of motivation, let's start with the allowances. I think in terms of allowances at the level of NSL we are doing good, because apparently like our last match, you know, normally away matches we give around 3,000 to the players, but that one
that is 3,000 for winning winning or just performing, winning
that is winning
bonuses,
winning bonuses, but then again it grows when they win successful matches, so consecutive matches. So you look at our last away match, it was against Darajani Gogo. That was fourth
of this month,
fourth away win. They managed to get 6,000 each player, because they had won other previous matches. So when you win a match, if you won the last match was 3,000, if you go away again you win a match, it goes to 4,000. So it grows by 1,000. So today even as we speak, if we win tomorrow's match, they'll be going to almost 7,000, because they have won around 4 successful matches or consecutive matches away. Then again, home is the same. Home is literally 2,000 at home, and if they win successfully, so it goes up. So we apart from that, of course, each and every player has his agreement. We don't pay equally, depending on the agreement, because one thing we always do is to make sure that these players are paid and on time. Of course, we may have challenges here and there, but we thank God so far so good. Mombasa United is doing good in terms of salary remuneration, and we are even working on a strategy to make sure that we improve the salaries for the players. Yes.
That is really brilliant, and something else we mentioned, CEO, and just sticking with you, numbers are important, and you have seen Mombasa United are big on digital platforms. That is on social media, that is having a website, all the platforms,
web app,
on our web app, web app, which you've said it's more interactive. Exactly. So I'm just very curious in terms of the investment that you've put in terms of your social media platforms. As Kwanya said, kuna video ya ku-unveil player tuliona hapa, ndio hiyo, and we talked about it here for almost 10 minutes.
You actually saw that video.
Very beautiful video. Can you just tell us about being intentional in terms of just investing in social media platforms to grow your numbers?
I will say apparently in Kenya people don't know the importance of social media. Social media is very important in terms of growing the club and in terms of valuation. And when you have a big following, especially because for us, even at Mombasa United, we use the Facebook numbers, the TikTok numbers, and the Instagram numbers to convince our sponsors. So many clubs have not actually invested in this. Even in KPL, you'll find clubs that have inactive social media pages, and it is something that we really need to emphasize on in terms of if you really want to grow the Kenyan football. So this is an area we have invested. Of course, I must appreciate our colleague and a good friend Ali, who is our admin, for the good job he's doing, and liaising with our head of operation, Mr. Hassan. They're doing a good job. They have really done it well for the club in terms of branding the team on the social media. And we are even improvising new and coming up with new ideas on how to improve it and make it better, because we are thinking of having our matches streamed. We've not been streaming our matches, and it's in the pipe, something that is in the pipe, and probably soon we shall be streaming our matches, and especially when our web app is done, because it's still in the process. Though it's there, but it's still in the process. Yes.
Absolutely.
Brilliant.
And from a football perspective, as the sporting director, what are those challenges that uko NSL? What are those challenges that clubs go through in the NSL?
The biggest challenge, naweza nikasema ni infrastructure, football pitch, and the second most, naweza nikasema football ni multi-business job, and for the players not to be appreciated in terms of maybe their basic salaries, in terms of maybe their and allowances and everything. I think one of the biggest challenges, whereby when the player mentally is not okay, he cannot perform. When mentally is not fine, he cannot perform. That's why unaweza kuja kusikia some cases of gambling and some issues of integrity issues, and so the biggest issue I can say is motivation. The motivation and people to believe in that and the business, because most of us in Kenya, we don't understand the business aspect of the game. The business aspect of the game, the moment mtoto is 14 years, he's 13 years, you start preparing and unampeleka to stage by stage. So the moment player is 15, 16, he must be he must be compete. He should be competing in the top level. Should be competing in the top level. So what I can say is Federation now inafanya good job with the current technical director, Mr. Kimanzi, and he's doing great job and putting that models or methodologies and the CAF and alignment way of coaching, of teaching, and into one path, into one direction. And now I think he's doing another and scouting identity tactic, I think, in scouting, technical scouting and ID, and for the mashinani players and everywhere. So I think with hand in hand infrastructure kuweza kuwa improved and with President Hussein kazi anayoifanya top job, and we must appreciate in terms of the motivation, in terms of the corporates joining and the industry and everything. I think in 2 years to 3 years, I think in the column of the sponsorship, the column of the and the footballing, and the column of maybe and the infrastructure and everything. I think zitaweza kuwa hand in hand, because in those 3 columns, I think Kenya, we are lagging behind a lot. And in the column of the coaching and in terms of and how these players are being developed in their early ages, and in the column of the infrastructure, as I said, and in a good football uweze ku compete na North African football or maybe a European level and team football ina travel in a mini seconds go ground, traveling at a huge speed. So ikiwa maybe they are playing in a top turf or top pitch na tunacheza kwa mabonde, I think we cannot compete with them. So in terms of infrastructure tukiweza kuimprove, and in terms of the coaching and budgets and development phases for the players, tukiweza kuwa on the same hand with the motivation aspect and corporates kuweza kujoin the game, I think we will be there very soon. We'll be there very soon. So the biggest challenge ni the motivational aspect of the game na the infrastructure, the working tools mchezaji aweze kuimprove. Kuna the technology in the game, kuna and the science in the game. The modern game, there's that technology. So lazima technology weko hapo, na I'm very sorry to say that Nairobi is a hub of innovation of technology. I think in East Africa, I think Google iko Nairobi peke yake, if I'm not wrong. Google iko Nairobi peke yake. So for our better football is to grow and everything, I think we must go hand in hand with the technology. The gadgets of and za kupima the heart rate of the players and everything, the science side of the game, the sports scientists kuweza kupata the right working tools, and kuna so many movements happen in the game. So ni vitu ambavyo pia zinataka a lot of science in it. In fact pia wachezaji wakipata injury, hiyo ni gone case. In our modern era, wachezaji sasa wakipata injury, it's a gone case, because kuweza kumregesha mchezaji maybe and who developed maybe a meniscus or maybe an ACL, and it's very tricky. Na wachezaji wengi wameacha ball, na wengi and wako almost kuweza kuacha ball, ama wengi they cannot perform to their level best kwa sababu ya that inferiority complex, kwamba I cannot perform better in this weight pitch because maybe sina the right boots. Is part of the working tools, and nikiumia it's a gone case. So I think that's the biggest challenge we have in Kenya.
You've tackled something, a question I had in regards to data in sports, because it is very important really. Data, of course, with technology, because even if you are to go for a new player, you have to look at data, you have to look at all the injury record stuff like that. All those include data. Naona time imesonga sana, but inasemanga story, if a conversation is good, time inakimbia sana. Recently we saw, I think last weekend, muli unveil jerseys.
Yes, we have to talk about the jerseys.
And me, I always say blue is the color.
But
Are you a Chelsea fan?
Of course.
He's a Chelsea fan. So umeona tu.
Blue is the color. Football is the game. Yes. So blue is the color. Those the jerseys, the designs in a fit. Let's first of all, I don't know who's going to take this, but take us through the design,
the inspiration
of the jersey, the inspiration behind the jerseys. Then after that, mtatuambia how much the jerseys cost.
Okay. I think behind the jersey, the idea
utaongelea the material or maybe the fabric. Me, I will just maybe dwell on the badge.
Yes.
Not the jersey. The badge.
The crest.
You see our badge. You can see the crest or the lighthouse.
Yes.
The lighthouse just ni kumuonesha the player that at the end of the tunnel there will be gonna some lights. That hope for Mombasa people, that pride ya kwamba tomorrow things will change if you work hard. And the sailing ship is now our main objective of the game. Our main objective, maybe Mungu akitujalia safari ya Premier League, you guys will see more. And our main objective is we are here for business. And as I said, the business aspect of the game kidogo wa Kenya kidogo tumeza kulala. Just like it's a football, it's a sports, it's a thankless job. There is nothing in return, no investment, and no return on investment. So the ship is just to show that player that we want you to sail, uweze kwenda abroad and to do some and to kuweza kufanya some business with the top agents, na wachezaji kuweza kuwa create the right and the right development, with the right way of maybe competing in anywhere, be it Africa, be it Europe, and everywhere in this world. So that's the business aspect we are looking into. Jinsi gani tutaweza maybe kutransact a player, maybe tumuuze sehemu, then we get
you make money as a club.
Get money as a club, na tuweze kurun the money. The return of investment
to the club. Brilliant.
Yes. First of all, I really need to appreciate Beast. They have done something good. I think ever since I started to see Beast producing jerseys, I think it is only Mombasa United where we have received good quality jerseys that are on a different level. And like Kwanya said, to Chelsea, the blue one. The blue one.
Yes. I also love the blue one. I'm not a Chelsea fan, but I love the blue one. Yes, I love just the architecture, the building.
But what is it with coast clubs and blue?
It's a real building. Yeah, that was my next question.
One of the oldest building.
Oldest building, Old Town. You've seen it behind in the jersey, if you look keenly,
we have seen
you'll see that old building. Yes. And again, you've asked about blue. Coast is blue because of the ocean. Of course.
So that is majumba pia muli.
Manyumba pia tunapaka blue sana. So we wanted something that would actually resonate well with the people of Mombasa. And I think we got it right, because not just for the blue jerseys, even the
rest one,
the white jersey.
Unaona
mapembe and of unaona. Then we also have the black jersey.
Black one.
Utaona ile inaitwa nini ile mti ya
the palm tree. Yes.
Utaona hiyo palm tree. Now we wanted something that represents Mombasa,
so that ukiona in the first instant
it just know it's Mombasa.
Yes.
Kwanya, what I want to tell maybe the corporate is we just want to make Mombasa United a city within a city. Your brand ya Mombasa United iwe ni a city
within another city.
A United Mombasa iwe ni a city within a city. Just mtu akiingia from Changamwe akishuka in Mombasa town, I feel that vibe ya Mombasa United, that it's a huge united and community, and ambayo iko ndani ya city. So
even when we are away, even when we are away, we want, even if we go to Kakamega, people feel tuko Mombasa.
Watu wa feel
tuko Mombasa.
Tuko Mwambao lakini tuko Kakamega.
And one thing I like about Coast culture, we always welcome everybody. And even as at now, we are also welcoming some fans, not just in Coast region, but even across the country. We need fans to support the club so that we can continue moving. Because we have a big vision, like I said, as we are thinking about our promotion to the Premier League, we also have other things that we're thinking about, because we are thinking about continental football. We don't Tushafika boss. You know, that is our vision. If we give you our blueprint, this didn't carry our blueprint. But if you happen to see it, or rather we shall organize, just look at it.
Yes, please.
That is the vision of Mombasa United. Because we don't want just to, like, you know, in football, players like new challenges. When like you play Kenyan Premier League each and every day, there's no new excitement. But for us, we want to go for new excitement, in the sense that if we get to the promoted, what next? So this is what we are looking at, and it won't take time, I can assure you that.
Absolutely.
One step at a time, we are not there. Hatuja kuwa champions. Long way to go.
Most
at a time, lakini most
vile tunasema huko France. Now, hizo jezi bei ni ngapi? Zinapatikana wapi? Ama ni watu tu wa Mombasa ndio wanazipata now?
Sasa tuko na website yetu, mombasaunited.com.
Yes,
Your
I've seen the
website,
website.
you've seen it, huh?
It has a shop.
It has a shop.
Yes. Yeah.
And now we are working on something with Safaricom. We want to get that prompt in the sense that if you just like order online,
Yes.
it prompts you, you pay for it.
Yeah.
And then we have somebody that we have brought in that will be liaising with the clients. Whoever wants to purchase the jersey. It's 1,600. Then as I finish, also I need to appreciate our board members for the good job they are doing, starting with our president, Anza Fresh. We also have our head of operation called Hassan. We also have a media guy called Ali. We also have a team manager, Fabish. So we are really happy for the good job they're doing, because you know, when you want to achieve success, you cannot achieve it as an individual. It needs a collective responsibility, and they have played a big role to ensure that the success of the club. Yes. And
you also have a very supportive patron. Naonanga ana posting every now and then. Mkishinda na celebrate.
Hiyo ni big part but na mimi pia sitaki kuacha nyuma. I think none of us is as good as all of us together. Mombasa United.
Absolutely.
The top management, to the technical staff, to the players. We are all united as the name. And I think Mungu atatubless karibuni.
Absolutely.
Mnacheza wapi na sangapi, so that even our listeners who are watching now, of course, Mombasa United are here, will be playing Equity.
Yes. Tomorrow.
Tunacheza na Equity, tunacheza saa 10 and tunacheza kesho Saturday saa 10 na Equity who's wako number 5 with 47 points.
Yes.
With
37
points. So it will be a huge clash. Good entertainment, football, good game to and for the fans. So nawakaribisha mafans wajiangalie hiyo game.
Atukai sana.
Amkai sana.
Thank you so much, Nick Arunga, CEO of Mombasa United. Yasin Ahmed, of course, the sporting director of Mombasa United. Jameni, mkikuwa promoted, murudi.
Mkuje hapa tena.
Murudi.
By the way, tutatembezea cup, tumeplan.
Media tour.
Tutakuwa na for the first time in the history of Kenya. Tutakuwa na hiyo media, not just media tour. Ile pia ku unveil mbele, tutakuwa na ile basi kubwa ile tutatembeza nao. Then lastly, I was forgetting bana, I need to appreciate the president, William Ruto bana.
Nasikia mlipata basi.
24 million bus.
How do you forget a bus?
Yes, I was forgetting bana. Hata ningefungwa bana. By the we really
technical.
Bana, tunashukuru sana Mr. President. Basi sasa imeanza kujengwa. Imeanza kutengenezwa, itakuwa fully branded Mombasa United. So we really appreciate the president, Mr. William Samoei Ruto. Yes.
Asante sana. And wish you the best. We wish you success. Mkikuja kwa Premier League,
we can't wait.
Mjua Premier League na inakunga ngumu. Kuna timu nyingine inavanga green. It's now 3 minutes. Sawa. It's 3 minutes after 12. Wacha tupate sporty updates.
Look out! Home run! Top story hits, no misses. The Sporty Update on SportyFM.
Menengai Oilers RFC are targeting a strong finish of the Kenya Cup for season as they prepare to host MMU's RFU in a crucial match day 10 fixture at the ASK ground Nakuru on Saturday. Head coach Gibson Weru said the team must improve discipline and game management after slipping to third place following a 25-15 loss to KCB Rugby Club, while league leaders Kabras RFC extended their dominance with a 50-match winning streak.
Yes, and Samuel Asati has urged Kenya National Rugby Sevens team to improve execution and stick to team structure as they prepare for the upcoming legs of the HSBC Sevens Division 2 in Montevideo in Uruguay and Sao Paulo in Brazil. The co-captain said Kenya must sharpen their restart reactions, convert scoring chances and strengthen decision-making on the pitch after finishing third in the Nairobi leg of the series with 12 points.
Tinashe Gatimu has unveiled a new Ford Fiesta R2 ahead of the upcoming Safari Rally Kenya in Naivasha, where the 21-year-old will compete alongside co-driver and mother Caroline Gatimu as they target a strong finish in one of the most demanding rounds of the World Rally Championship.
Yes, and the FKF Cup round of 32 resumes this weekend with fixtures across the country from March 6th to 8th as clubs battle for progression and a chance to secure Kenya's slot in the CAF Confederation Cup. The round features several key ties, including Bidco United against Tusker FC, while record champions Gor Mahia face giant killers BB Bread following their upset victory over AFC Leopards in the previous round.
That's the Sporty Update 5 minutes after 12.
Look out! Home run! Top story hits, no misses. The Sporty Update on SportyFM.